Think and Grow Rich is a book written by Napoleon Hill in 1937, which promoted self-improvement and personal development. It might be an old book, but it is still relevant today in giving lessons to thousands of people all over the world. It isn't a get-rich-quick book, though, as it only talks about the right mindset in general and the principles of wealth creation. Think and Grow Rich is a great introductory book to financial literacy. It's basically a manual on how you can live a better life. In fact, it is one of the most well-known books when it comes to financial education and self-improvement. This is why we highly recommend reading it. For those of you who haven't read it yet, don't worry. In this video, I will talk about some of the principles and rules you can learn from Napoleon's book. So stay tuned because I will give you the summary and the most important lessons that you can also apply to your life. So make sure to watch this video to the end. This is Financial Intellect, where we promote that to be finance savvy, we are your buddy. Now let's get right into the video. Principle number 1. Have a clear vision. Let's take this as an example. What if you're hanging out with your family and your mother tells you to go? She did not give any direction on where to go, she just told you to go. You were confused about what to do, so you just began walking in random directions. See how this can be a terrible situation? If you don't know where you are going and what you are living for, how are you supposed to make it good in life? How are you supposed to succeed? You need to have a purpose, a mission, and a direction. Whatever your goals are, may it be financial freedom, helping your family or your community, or even as big as stopping climate change, you need to have a vision. You need to know what you want in life because only then would you be able to know how you can get there. So back to the family situation. What if your mother tells you to go to the grocery and buy some buttercream? You go to Walmart and you start looking, but you still can't find it. Why? It might be because you still don't know what it looks like. Your mother needs to be specific in describing to you what she's looking for in as much detail as she can. Because if she did give you all the necessary descriptions, you would know specifically where to look and how to get it. So please keep in mind why you need a clear vision. Be clear when you set your goals or else you will just end up wasting your time. Principle number 2. You direct your own destiny. In this book, Napoleon Hill emphasized that the only person who can direct your destiny is you. Not your boss, not your parents, not your partners, only you. You always have 2 choices in life. 1. Create excuses to justify your lack of actions and put the blame on everyone else for why you are not succeeding. Or 2. Be responsible and take action to change your life. Being responsible is important because it gives you power. It gives you the power to direct your own life in whichever direction you want to go. So if you want to achieve success, direct your own destiny towards the path to success. Principle number 3. Treat failures as lessons. All of us have failed at one point in our life. When you were a child and were trying to learn how to ride a bike, you probably fell down several times. But these falls did not stop you. You continued riding again and again until you finally made it. Your parents might be there to help you, but it was all you who had to learn it by yourself. It is similar in real life. Whenever you fail, you always pick yourself up and try again and again. Failure is not the end. It is just a sign that you're probably doing something wrong. So don't let failures dishearten you. When failure kicks you, get back on your feet and get back at it. So when you're just starting a job and your boss tells you that your performance is terrible, don't let it get to you. It might completely throw you off guard at first and it might even hurt your feelings. However, do not let it affect your life no matter what. Just like when you were trying to learn how to ride a bike, just continue and try again. Evaluate yourself and the situation. Improve your skills if needed. Just remember to not repeat the same mistakes again. Learn from your failures and work on changing the situation in your favor. Before we move on to the next principle, if you're new to the channel, kindly give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so that you will know when we've posted new videos. We'd love to give you more content such as this. Now let's continue to the next principle. Principle number 4. After defeat, comes success. When Napoleon interviewed several successful and rich people, he summarized all his findings in the book. And most of them said that when you're about to give up, that's when success comes. This means that success comes after you've experienced the hard times and when you're about to give up. So no matter what challenges come your way, no matter how many times you are defeated, just keep going. Never give up and continue fighting. The path to success might not be an easy road to take, but that should not hinder you from doing more. Just keep going and remember that success comes after several defeats. Principle number 5. Continue learning. You need to understand that the only constant thing in this world is change. People change, places change, and the market changes. So reinvent yourself and continue learning, because if you won't, you will never be able to keep up with these changes. If you want to be updated, watching the news is not enough. Keep in mind that most news over-exaggerates things, so it might actually be bad for you instead. Choose what you take in your life and stay away from negativities. Focus on your goal, find a mentor, and keep learning. Circle yourself with people who have the same goal as you. This way, you can learn from each other, share your experiences, and gain insights from one another. Remember, you become what you surround yourself with, so make sure you surround yourself with the right people and the right environment. Principle number 6. Set a deadline. Here's the thing. In setting your goals, you should have a deadline set as well. This will help you create a sense of urgency in your actions so that you will be able to meet that time frame. Instead of just waiting for the right time to come, set the time. Urge yourself to work and prepare for your goals as early as you can. Do whatever you can now. Do not postpone things. If you want to achieve success, do not procrastinate. Go out of your comfort zone. Ignore that part of your brain that hinders you from taking action. Challenge yourself to do better. How? Set deadlines. Can you still remember when you were still studying? You've probably tried procrastinating every time there's an exam. You postponed studying until the very last day. Only then will you study so hard to learn everything in just a short span of time. But did you notice as well that you've become more productive when you're under pressure and the deadline was so close already? Well, in life, it is similar. Set a deadline for your goals so you can create a sense of urgency in working for them. Another tip is to create possible consequences if you don't meet the deadline. You can either bet with your colleagues, give some money to friends, or whatever. Just create an annoying consequence that would encourage you to work better. In summary, these are the most important learnings we can gain from Napoleon's book, Think and Grow Rich. So what are your thoughts on these principles and lessons? Do you think they can indeed help you generate wealth and get ahead in life? Let us know in the comment section below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And with that, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you've watched, stay tuned for more videos. Bye, financial buddies!